I knew something was wrong the moment I unzipped her purse, and honestly, I don't even know what I was hoping to find. Maybe proof that I was going crazy. Maybe nothing. But what I did find hit me so hard I had to sit down on the edge of our bed to breathe. A box of Plan B. My wife Sarah hadn't touched me in nearly 3 months. My hands were shaking so badly I almost dropped it. I stared at that small white box like it was some kind of bomb that had silently detonated my marriage. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I didn't storm out. I just sat there, completely hollow. And then, God help me, I did something I never imagined I would do. I swapped the Plan B with a bottle of daily vitamins that looked almost identical. I put the real one in my drawer. And then I placed the fake one right back in her purse, exactly where I found it. Not because I wanted to trap her. Not because I had some grand master plan. I just needed to know the truth. When she came home that night, she kissed me on the forehead like I was a child she was tucking into bed. "You ate?" she asked casually. I nodded. She smiled. I stared at her like she was a stranger. The next morning I woke suddenly to the sound of her moving around the bathroom. The rustling, the quick gasp, the silence that followed. It all made sense when she walked out and I saw her face. Pale, tight, terrified. She thought the Plan B failed. "Sarah?" I asked, my voice steady even though my heart was thrashing inside my chest. She didn't look at me. Didn't breathe. I think I need to go out for a bit." "To do what?" I pressed. She swallowed, her throat trembling. "Just errands." She grabbed her purse and rushed out the door like the apartment was burning. The moment it closed, I sat on the sofa with my head in my hands. I had spent weeks talking myself out of my suspicions. She was tired. Work was stressful. Hormones. Mood. Anything but cheating. But that box told the story more clearly than her silence ever could. Around noon she came back. Her eyes were red. Her hands shaking. She sat beside me but left a gap between us, like physical distance could soften the blow of whatever she was about to say. "I need to tell you something," she whispered. I waited. Her voice trembled. "I made a mistake." "What kind of mistake?" She started crying, her hands covering her face. "I don't know how it happened. I swear I don't know. We were out after work. I drank too much. I was stupid. I held up my hand. "With who?" She lowered her hand slowly, shame pulling her features downward. "A coworker. Jake." That name had appeared before. Little mentions. Short stories. Nothing suspicious at first, until she suddenly stopped mentioning him at all. I nodded, absorbing it like someone listening to weather updates, not life-shattering confessions. She kept speaking like ripping the bandage off in panic. "It was just one night. I thought I handled it. I thought the pill would fix everything. But when I checked today it looked different and I panicked and—" "That's because it wasn't Plan B," I said quietly. She froze. The moment stretched so long that I heard the buzz of the fridge, the distant traffic, even my own heartbeat. What?" she whispered. I kept my eyes on her. I switched it. Her breath hitched. Her face drained. She stared at me like I had stabbed her. "Why would you do that?" she gasped. "To see how honest you were willing to be." She pressed a hand to her mouth, shaking uncontrollably. I didn't want to hurt you." "You already did." She cried harder, curling into herself. "Please, please don't leave me. I swear it was a mistake. I swear I regret it every second. I didn't know how to tell you." I looked away. Her wedding ring reflected in the sunlight. A ring I bought after saving for months. A ring that once symbolized a future I believed in. Now it felt like a joke. That night, she slept on the edge of the bed, not touching me, barely breathing. I lay awake staring at the ceiling, hearing her soft sobs echo in the darkness. I wasn't proud of what I'd done, but a part of me needed to see her reaction, needed confirmation that I wasn't delusional. In the morning, I woke before her and stared at her face, tired, swollen, almost unrecognizable from the woman I married. "I talked to Jake," I said softly. Her eyes snapped open. Terror rushed across her face. "You what?" I lied. I hadn't spoken to him. I only wanted to see her reaction. She sat up, completely panicked. "What did he say? What did you tell him?" she demanded, breathing fast. So there was more she wasn't saying. Much more. "I didn't talk to him," I said. But now I know you were worried about something. She froze. Then her shoulders slumped. She understood the trap. It wasn't just one night. It wasn't just a mistake. And she knew she couldn't hide it anymore. I ended it, she whispered. We were talking. Nothing physical until recently. I swear I cut it off. I didn't yell. I didn't accuse. I didn't break anything. I just said, I'm done. Her breath caught. No, please. Don't say that. We can fix this. We can go to therapy. I'll quit my job. I'll do anything. I stood up, feeling years of love collapse inside me like a house of cards. The man you cheated with got the version of you who was happy. I got the leftover guilt. She reached for me. I stepped back. She crumbled. I'm pregnant, she whispered suddenly. My chest tightened. What? I didn't want to tell you until I was sure. I thought it was his. I wanted it to be yours. The room spun. My revenge had turned into a twisted nightmare I never intended. And yet, in that moment I saw everything clearly. I wasn't staying because of fear, or love, or hope. I was staying because I was scared to start over. I closed my eyes, breathed deeply, and said the only truth left inside me. It doesn't matter whose child it is. I can't raise a baby in a marriage built on lies. Her cry was almost animal, raw, broken. I picked up my bag, walked out the door, and didn't look back. Even though my entire body wanted to. Some betrayals stab you once. Others keep bleeding long after you leave. But the moment the door closed behind me, I felt it, the first breath of freedom. Painful, shaky, but real. A new beginning born from the ashes of the life I thought I had. And this time, I wasn't the one living in the dark.